Alright, this is a video reflection for the first week of March. Yeah, so it's the first one with any updates in them since the three I filmed while at Okinawa. Okay, so I got a couple of updates written down here. Yeah. Okie dokie, so let's start. Firstly, this is a big update. I'll start off on a good note. My team and I have qualified for the Conrad Challenge, specifically the aerospace field, for the 2024-2025 Conrad. So we are one of the 5 finalist teams. Yeah, so that is very good news for us. Yeah, so that's the first update. I don't really want to talk too much about Conrad because I just don't want to at this point. I might want to share my thoughts a bit more later down the road, and I definitely will be filming my expedition to Texas, but at this point I don't really want to talk about Conrad too much, also because there's not really a lot to talk about. Secondly, lacrosse. So if you have been visiting my channel semi-consistently, or you've been keeping up with me via Facebook or just physical contact, then you probably know that I was a contendee. I was not contending, but I was in the training team for the U20 lacrosse team for South Korea, which is the South Korean representative team for players under 20 years old that represent South Korea. That was a pretty big deal, and I say was because I'm no longer a part of that. I was part of it until the second training team, and then I went to Okinawa, and obviously, objectively and subjectively, I did not meet their standards, and I am well aware of this fact, and I'm not spiteful. I'm actually fine. I'm even a bit thankful because I actually learned a lot from this. This training session, or this training team. So I'm not really spiteful at all. I'm mostly just thankful for the experience and thankful for my increase in ability, I guess. Anyway, that's the second update. Thirdly, okay, I might want to mention that one later. For now, let's just say I am closer friends with someone than I used to be. Yeah, if you know, you know. Next up, Spotify. So I only have, 3 things that I can really call a hobby. One is reading, the other is listening to music, and the third is working out. And, well, working out, I really can't spend, like, too much, resources or money to improve that. So it's like, I'm not gonna buy steroids, right, with money. So that's pretty dumb. And reading is like, even if you do buy more books, or if you buy more expensive books, it doesn't really enhance the experience all that much. Whereas music, now that's a different story. Music, if you spend money on some quality listening devices, like speakers or earphones or headphones, it can drastically improve your experience. So I have been my sights have been trained on a pair of speakers. Not a pair, actually, it's just one. But it's called the Audio Pro C20 Pro, or Audio Pro C20. It's a wide speaker. That's great for listening to music. Yeah, so actually, I am quite tired, and I will probably talk about the speakers in a lot more detail once I buy them. I haven't bought them yet. I'm still in the phase of, well, do I really need this or do I not? So I'll tell you again if I do end up buying them, but for now, I have my eyes on them. Okay, so next update. I have watched 2 movies at a theater. One is Mickey 17 by our very own Bong Joon-ho, and the other is The Fall, which is actually a 2006 movie with incredibly vibrant color schemes. So I'll talk about them in that order. Firstly, Mickey 17. Honestly, I don't know if it's because I can't feel the nuances or if it's just because I'm not sensitive enough to this kind of topic. But it wasn't my style, or I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't fun. Or, I mean, I guess it kind of was fun, but I guess it didn't meet the standards. Is what I'm trying to say. Is I had my standards up here, I had my expectations up here. Mickey 17 was something like this. This is the standard for a good movie. Okay, so it's still a good movie. I just wouldn't say I got the quality of what I was expecting. Anyway, then there was The Fall. Now this movie, get this, was filmed in 2006. It's literally older than I am. But it's an incredibly vibrant and well-finished movie with a beautiful yet sad message. And I definitely like this a lot more than Mickey 17. I would give Mickey 17 a 6 to 7 out of 10. The Fall, 9 out of 10. It's like one. It's up there. It's like it's a really good movie for me. I don't know about you. For me, it was a good movie. Now, I have been working on some projects. I have not filmed video reflections for these, but this is basically the project. This is basically part of the project of the improved electric curling broom that I'm working on, and we're also working on a couple of other projects, but I will film all of those in due time. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah. Have a nice day. Bye bye.